raised two delightful daughters. They're now grown with families of their own, and I miss their laughter and doing life together as they grew up. They filled our home with music and friends and fun, but I don't miss attempting to guide them when they stubbornly resisted. Like the time they would come down the hall dressed for school or an outing with friends, and they were dressed inappropriately. That was easy to do even 20 years ago. I think the New York and Paris designers seem to be competing on who can design the most provocative clothes for women. We were very careful in what we bought for them, but they seemed to find ways to show more flesh than we desired. When they came down the hall dressed that way, I would invariably quote Proverbs 11:22, one of the proverbs in our lesson. Like a gold ring in a pig's snout is a beautiful woman who shows no discretion. They would give me that look, put their hands on their hips, let out an adolescent sigh, and saunter back down the hall murmuring, "A ring in a pig's nose, a ring in a pig's nose." Today they are discerning women themselves, and by God's grace they're loving God, they're serving Him, and they're mothers with children of their own to love and train. And I can't wait to hear them quoting Proverbs 11:22 to their children, doubtless with similar responses, but there'll be a twinkle in their eye as they recall the wisdom of those words. There's a war on women today. It's a war to persuade them that discernment and discretion are actually harmful to women. Don't you believe it, and don't let your daughters believe it. As women, we are beautiful, sacred creations. We're to be respected, we're to be treasured, and we need to demand that respect by acting like the beautiful creatures that we are. A precious ring in a grubby pig's nose is, well, it's just not fitting. And to God, we are more beautiful, more precious than the most beautiful gem ever created. So live out of who you are, a woman of discernment and discretion, and teach your daughters to do the same.